stuff. All right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That should be everything set and ready to go for qualifying here in Austria then. Everything is assigned properly there. That's good. All right, so we did get pole position out in Canada, and we saw it through to win the Canadian Grand Prix as well. Can we do something similar here in Austria? We'll find out very soon. But we do lead the championship over Nigel Mansell now by 10 points. So that race win in Canada was very good for us, and we do have that championship lead over Mansell. Can we keep it going into the Austrian Grand Prix as well? Let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for qualifying here in Austria. Let's do this. Why are we on gearbox 5 already? Bro, we're more than 5 gearboxes in. In F125, you don't get penalties for new gearboxes. So the way the game gets around it is by giving you 24 gearboxes. You don't get penalties for adding gearboxes into your pool anymore. So the way the game gets around it is just by giving you 24 gearboxes. If you have to take a penalty for a new gearbox, then you did something very wrong. We get 24 now in the game. Yeah, in the game. Like I say, it's just the game's way of getting around that rule, essentially, by maximizing the amount of gearboxes you can get. Everything else, though, still counts. It's just the gearbox that rule is in for. Right. Here we go then, ladies and gentlemen. Into qualifying we go here in Austria. Let's go on to the soft tire. Let's whack on our setup real quick as well before we forget. Where's Austria? There we go. Fuel, set that down to 3.5. Beautiful. Let's skip a tiny bit of time. And let's head out on the soft tire for our first lap. Let's do this. Feels like a new one in a race if you wanted to. I believe it's still under Park for May in that situation, though. So I think if you switched your gearbox when Park for May was in place, you would have to take a penalty for that. But if you do it outside of Park for May, like adding more to your pool and stuff, it's fine. But he likes to keep his mechanics busy. He does. He does. What wheel do I have? The Mazda FSR. All right. Our track we go for the first time here in Austria. Of course, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Austria is Barry's home GP. He is from Austria. So he'll be looking to try and lighten up the home crowd here. We'll be cheering on his name, so... The next Nicky Lauda, they call him. But Barry Huckleheim does originate from this country, so let's try and put on a big performance in qualifying and the Grand Prix for the home crowd here. In 3 to 4 hours, we'll talk to you from the future. You already asked, to be fair. What was the Canada result? P1. Won out in Canada. Some say Barry taught him, to be fair. Maybe because it's 1986, Lauda will be our mentor right now. What year did Lauda retire? I think it was early 80s, right? Maybe 84 or something like that. All right, here we go. Was it 85, was it? Damn. This career is 1 year after Nicky Lauda.
Okay, that's P19, P19.
Nice bit of toe there. A little bit awkwardly placed, but should be fine. Purple first sector so far. How's our middle going to be? Let's see. Two purple sectors. This looks like a good first lap, doesn't it? Across the line we go for the home hero. 3.7, lovely lap. I'm not too sure what the guys behind did, but we'll find out very shortly. But we do go to the top spot for our first lap here in qualifying. Excellent. There's our teammate on a lap there as well. He probably got a little bit of slipstream from us there. Hopefully our teammate can get a good position as well. That'd be great. But we are currently P1 on our first lap.
Okay, we've only got one
Back-to-back
lap
poles would be
remaining.
wonderful, wouldn't it? Very, very nice. Tires are on 6 and 5% right now, so... Yeah, you might have been right, to be fair. Maybe the soft tires aren't as useful as I thought. 5 and 6% is quite a bit of wear after one lap. Especially with how short the track is as well. Don't see Mansell in the top 5 yet. I think he might be on his lap right now. Let's see where our teammate goes. Across the line. Does he go into the top 5? Ooh, P4 for Berger there. That's not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all. All right, into the pits we go. Add a horizontal layout on TikTok. I can't, unfortunately. If you want to watch horizontally, the only way is on Twitch. All right. Still P1 at the moment. Let's see if it stays that way. I hear a lot of cars cross the line, but no one's going to above us just yet. Let's find out what the guys below us do on their lap time as well. Nice, 3:10s. Mansell went P2. Okay, we're still above Mansell then, which is very good news. Alan Prost P3. Johansson and Rosberg in the top 5. Our teammates dropped to P6 there. 8/10s difference. Okay. 3/10 is not bad, is it, chat? 3/10 is not bad at all. 2.5 second gap across the field as well. So that's their field spread right now. 2.5 seconds. Guess there were a lot since a lot of high, mid to high speed corners. Yeah, but it's a very short track, isn't it? You know, the lap time's only 1 minute and 3 seconds. So the fact you're doing that much wear in a track, a lap that's, you know, just over a minute is pretty ridiculous. How do we do in Canada? We won in Canada. We got P1. I guess we could probably only do 2 laps again in quali, can't we? Don't think there's any need to push 3 laps out. We can save a soft tire again just in case we need it. Probably won't use it just like in Canada, but good to have just in case. So we are currently about 1/10.5 faster than Mansell in the first sector, close to 2/10 in the middle, and then he's about 1/2 tenth faster in the final sector. So if you want to find any time, it's got to be in that final sector. But again, all that set times there are still pretty competitive, so I'm not too concerned by that. Let's head down to the final few minutes then for our final lap, and that'll be qualifying over and done with. What up, Peter? Both the Mercs and both the Lotuses and both the McLarens going for the lap here, so let's see what they do. Keep an eye on where they go. Don't see any change yet. Don't think any of them improved, actually. No, none of them improved. Pretty useless laps from them then, really, wasn't it? Maybe they tried an old soft tire or something. So much fireworks going on right now. Yeah, it's still quite early here. Right, let's go down to the last 3 minutes then. Let's bolt on our fresh soft tire. We can use this one, that's fine. Fuel should be on the minimum. 3.5, that's good. All right. We should start to the first cars hitting our track in a moment. Got to be a little bit careful here, though, because every car's going to go out. And obviously, because it's such a short circuit, it's going to be a lot of impeding going on the out lap. So you want to make sure we don't get any traffic on the lap and stuff like that. Any cars heading out yet? Yeah, it's 2:35 right now. There we go. I hear the first car heading out. Ready or new, the first man will be on track. Followed by one of the Lolas and Alan Jones. Yeah, look at this. Everyone's heading out the pits now. All right, we'll give it about 30 seconds or so. Maybe less than that, actually, and we'll head out as well. Like I said, I want to try and avoid any traffic on our lap. That'll be the last thing we need when trying to qualify on pole position. All right, we'll go out now, I reckon. That should be good. All right, let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. No limit. Thank you for following Twitch, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome in. Am I going away for midnight? Me and Dana are going to her sister's for New Year's. There is a couple of cars taking the pits, actually, interestingly enough. Right, let's get the tires nice and warm. We're going to finish in Canada, P1. We won the race. Yeah, you can see a lot of the guys in front of us just back off a little bit from each other here. We'll just keep a nice gap as well to the McLarens in front of us. First car across the line will be Rennie Arnoux to start his first lap of the day. Oh, sorry, last lap of the day, I should say. We'll try and warm these tires up the best we can as we look to start our final lap very shortly. Is it short qualifying? Yep. We'll only do full qualifying, but we're doing one Grand Prix in one race, basically. One stream, sorry. If we do 2 races in a stream, we'll do short quali. If we do 1 race in a stream, it'll be a full one. All right, here we go. Everyone started their lap. Now it's our turn, ladies and gentlemen. Through the final 2 corners we go. And around at the final corner here in Austria as we look to start off our final lap of qualifying here in the Red Bull Ring. Nice turn 1 there. Didn't quite get the exit maybe, but good enough. Final qualifying lap in 2025. True. That is very true. Our final qualifying lap of the year. Tenth and a half up. Come on. Looking pretty good so far, chat. Through the final corner. I think we're on pole anyway, but we're going to extend it by even further on our final lap of 3.5 at the end. And we'll start on pole position again for the Austrian Grand Prix, right in front of the home crowd as well for Barry Huckleheim. And what a lap. 4 tenths this time over Alain Prost. I feel like the AI are so bad when it comes to short quali. I don't know why. It seems like the AI is slower in short quali over full quali. But either way, back-to-back pole positions for Barry Huckleheim out in Canada and now out in Austria, his homeland as well. That is a beautiful way to get ourselves set up for the Austrian Grand Prix as well. But Alain Prost will line up in P2, Nigel Mansell in P3, which is good for us. Rosberg in 4th, Johansson and Berger in the top 6 as well. Dumfries, Senna, Alboreto, Nelson Piquet in that top 10 at the moment as well. And it's the rest of the finishers down here as well. Thankfully, our teammate did a pretty good quali lap for the first time since Spain. So he will start P6. So hopefully we can try and get a good points off the team as well. But ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for short quali. Here in Austria, we will line up a pole position for the Austrian Grand Prix. GG. Can we see it through to another victory though? Could we get our first back-to-back victories of the career? We'll find out in the next 78? 76? How many laps is it here? I forget. It is 71. Okay, slightly less than I thought. I knew it was in the 70s. Almost same top 4 as Canada. Yeah, like I say, I do feel like the AI might be a bit slower in short quali compared to full quali. I wonder if we do short quali in the future, we might want to increase our fuel a little bit so we're a bit heavier and it makes it a bit fairer for pole position. Maybe restart the TikTok stream before TikTok complains for inactivity. Not a bad show, actually. Not a bad show. Okay, for those of you guys on TikTok, I'm going to restart the stream real quick before I get told I'm being inactive. I think once you get to the 4-hour mark, I've noticed this actually. Once you get to about 4 or 5 hours into the stream, TikTok thinks you're inactive because you've been streaming for way too long for their short-term brain thinking capabilities. So, real quick, for those of you guys on TikTok, I'm going to restart the stream real quick. Just refresh my stream, refresh my page on TikTok. You'll see me live again. And then it'll be time for the Austrian Grand Prix. Back to you guys in a moment. Let me make sure the title stays at Austria as well. But it does. Perfect. All right. Should be live again now. Okay. Yes, I was playing. It was raining in Monza. Huckleheim went from hard, red flag, then into wet again, a 25% race. Average AI moment. Was he the only one who did it, or was there others? Did I set goals for the weekend? I don't think I did I? I think it might have assigned it for me, because I don't remember actually putting those in, but alright, whatever. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here we go then. It is time to get ourselves ready for our Austrian Grand Prix, race number 2 of the day. We just completed Canada, and we won the Canadian Grand Prix from pole position. We're also on pole position here in Austria. Can we do something similar again here? Who was the only one? We'll say it's Sauber problems then. This is the weather forecast for the day as well. We are expecting a full dry race for the most part, but as you can see, right towards the end of the Grand Prix, 29% precipitation. I wonder if we actually might get a little bit of rain towards the late stages here in Austria. That'd make things very interesting if we do get a bit of rain to spice it up in the last 10 laps or so. We'll have to keep our eyes on Mark and his Mark, I guess. His eyes need to be on the weather radar to tell us where that rain's going to be. But yeah, we'll find out as the race goes on if we're going to get any rain for the day. But while the race loads up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go take a quick toilet break. If you guys grab a drink or a snack, now's your chance to do so. And then we'll be back for 71 laps of racing action here in Austria in a moment's time.
Welcome from the beautiful Styrian Mountains for another chapter in the story of the Austrian Grand Prix. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 meters above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of around 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill of turn 3. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. Wang lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside.
2026 Happy New
Moving
Year
on to
all.
the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Piastri, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Antonelli, Russell, Hamilton and Yuki Tsunoda, Hadjar, Ocon, Pierre Gasly and Hülkenberg, Stroll, Behrman, Fernando Alonso and Franco Colapinto, Bortoletto and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me today, a man small in stature but big on comment, Anthony Davidson. Hello. Now, Ant, you know us. Professionals as we are, we don't listen to rumours all the time, just some of the time. And in the case of this driver, I think we were right to listen to those rumours because they were true.
Seems like the rumours are true, Crofty. Now, the good thing is for the driver that if you've potentially signed
rumours?
chats with a team that are going to further your career, that's all well and good. But the problem it immediately creates within your own team now is that potentially the team stop giving you inside information, and therefore you're not privy to that knowledge of where the car's going in terms of its future development.
Are they talking about us? There's no rumours, chat. I promise. We definitely are not talking to Williams. The press are onto us, chat. The press are onto us. Did the driver's skill change with the mods? No. Unfortunately, the mod is purely visual only. There's nothing you can do in terms of like the actual, you know, in-depth attributes or anything like that. The mod is literally just a visual thing only. It doesn't do anything in terms of like performance or anything like that. It doesn't change any attributes. Everything like that stays the same in terms of the values, so. Right. I guess PR trained, yeah. Yeah. Right, let's have a look then. Hard, medium. Ooh. We started on the medium tire over in Austria, didn't we? It was a little bit sketchy, wasn't it? It was a little bit sketchy starting the mediums. I don't mind starting on the hards this time around. Nigel Mansell and Rosberg both on mediums this time around. Our teammate in P6 of the mediums. Hard, soft. Well, apparently the soft isn't as usable as I first thought it would be. So I don't know if it's really going to be that much use. We could do something similar, though, and plan for a 2-stop and 3-stop. It says it's 4.4 seconds slower if we go for a hard, soft compared to a hard, medium. Let's revert that back to... Oops, that was the wrong button. I don't know what button it is. Hang on. F1. There we go. Yeah. I'll leave that like that for a minute. Let's change this to this. Wait, what's a 1-stop like? One stop might be an option, chat, you know. I do think the hard tire wear might be a bit too much for it. I can't lie, though. Hard tire wear might be a bit too much for it. Yeah, okay. Let's change the hard. That's a medium. Put that to where it should be as well. Let's see what it'd look like if we added a soft tire at the end. Just out of curiosity. Don't think it's worth it, is it? I think we're doing too much if we had a soft tire. It screams for 2-stop, doesn't it? Hard, medium, hard. Option for safety car and if any late weather hits. Maybe. And the hards in the middle might make it a bit more awkward for that, though, no? Sorry, mediums in the middle. To my mediums, 32 laps yesterday. Was on 72%. Yeah, okay, we're not doing that then. We are not doing that. Honestly, I'm quite happy to do a 2-stop then. Hard, medium. I'm quite happy to go ahead with that. So, thank you much for the follow on Twitch as well, mate. We had Wolfrun coming in with the tier 1 sub there for 13 months as well. Did much Wolfrun for the 13 months, sorry. Appreciate the 13 there, man. Sorry, I was a little bit late to that, but they appreciate the 13 months. Very kind of you dudes. Hope you're doing well. Hard with the medium or soft, depending on where you reckon. Yeah, I think so as well. Okay, we'll leave that as is then. Race director-wise, let's have a look what we're doing here for our prediction. We have got a teammate in P6. Do we reckon he could do something here, chat? Do we reckon our teammate could push for a top 5? Or we could do a team v team. Maybe Benetton versus Williams and McLaren. To be fair, we could put a lot of the top teams in there, couldn't we, for the prediction? All the top teams are kind of up here, really, aren't they? Other than maybe Lotus in 7th and 8th, but could be nice. Do we reckon Benetton, McLaren, Williams? Us versus McLaren, PK sucks. You say that, but Williams do lead the Constructors' Championship, so... And that could be quite a good one. Benetton, Williams, McLaren. Who scores the most points out of those 3? I like the sound of that. That should be good. Let's run that for our prediction. Who scores the most points out of Benetton, McLaren, and Williams? That's a good prediction. I'll have it loaded. Perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Without further ado, I think it's time to get ourselves ready and underway for some racing action here in Austria. We line up, ladies and gentlemen, in P1 for the 2nd race in a row. We got pole position in Canada, and we converted that pole position to a win as well. Can we do something similar here in Austria? Maybe we got a little bit lucky, though, with that win, with Alboreto retiring in the final 5 laps. Would he have caused a problem late in that race? We'll never really know. But here in Austria, it's all to do again with 71 laps of racing action. And these are strategies we are looking at that will hopefully take us to race victory here in the Red Bull Ring as well. We are looking at a two-stop hard, medium. 24 on the first hard, 25 on the second hard, and then 22 on the mediums at the end as well. But don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we might see a little bit of rain towards the very late stage of this Grand Prix. On the weather forecast, it said the precipitation spiked up to nearly 30% on the precipitation. And usually, once it gets about 20%, there's a good chance you might get some rain. So will we see any here in Austria? We'll find out over the course of the 71 laps of the race. Today's prediction, ladies and gentlemen, will be who will score the most points out of ourselves, McLaren, and Williams. Make sure to get predictions up in the chat a moment's time. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for 71 laps of racing action here in Austria. Ladies and gentlemen, the prediction is up in the chat right now. Which team will score the most points out of Benetton, Williams, and McLaren? The Benettons in first and sixth, the Williams in third and eighth, the McLarens in second and fourth. Get your predictions up in the Twitch right now. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Race number 2 of the night. And we're here in Austria, Berry's home playground for today. It's our first home Grand Prix of the career. And we're looking to try and complete the goal of going from pole to race win. The rest of the grid lining up here as we prepare for 71 laps of racing action here in Austria. Maybe with some rain to come. Don't forget the tyres as well. We're on hards, a couple behind on mediums. Here we go. 5 red lights. Lights out away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. We've already had Canada, I nearly said Canada there, but away we go here in Austria up towards turn 1 for the first time in this Grand Prix. Prost got the launch. We get the exit turn 1 though, and we'll hold on to the lead of this race at the opening corners. We head up towards turn 2 and turn 3 for the first time. Mansell looking for a way past on the guy in front of him if he can find a way, but doesn't get through. And the first opportunity of asking. Down towards turn 4 we go. We get the exit from turn 3 and we'll hold the lead on the opening lap here in Austria. Beautiful start for ourselves. Good stuff. Let's keep pushing. Already a 1.1 second gap there as well. Breaking that direct start would be perfect. This is pretty sad on the New Year's. You're watching it. You are watching it. Don't blame me. Blame you. Well, will it say, can I use it on PS5? This is the Monster FSR, and no. It's only on PC and Xbox if you have the R3. $1.5 already to Prost. He's actually really slow right now, isn't he? Did use up a little bit too much battery for my liking there, but that's okay. 1.7 to the gap now, but Mansell is fighting his way past. I think Mansell is through on P2, and if he does get that position, he will probably catch up to us quite quickly on that fresher, well, not really fresher as such, but the more grippy medium tyre. That's what I'm saying, Nico. That's what I'm saying. Is Berger's home race as well? Is he Austrian? I thought he was German. Ooh, Prost hold off for P2, actually. That's great for us. To the middle sector we go. The longer Prost holds on to P2, the better for us. But I do think Mansell will probably get by. Our teammate's actually into P5 right now as well. Maybe it's Austrian, I don't know. For some reason, I thought it was German. It was a very German-type name, so maybe that's why I thought that, but... Now we got the final corner. And on to lap 3 we go. Still with a 2.2 second gap to Alain Prost. Let's see if Mansell will get into P2 this time around. And at turn 1 we go. I think people can do whatever they want for New Year's, whatever they enjoy. Some people go out partying and shit like that. Some people like to sit at home and watch the fireworks from the TV with a glass of wine. Some people like to game with friends for New Year's and stuff like that. As long as you're enjoying yourself, who gives a fuck, is what I'd say. And right now, I'm very much enjoying myself because we've got a 3-second gap to Mansell. So many people in the world are too judgy and too picky about what they like and don't like. Have some fucking fun. We deserve it as a human being. Life's too stressful sometimes. Just have some fun. I've got 2 kids under 7. I'll be in better sleep when the new year hits. Yeah, we had to try and convince Dana's sister and her husband to stay up until midnight with us. Because they were adamant they'd go to bed before midnight as well. I was like, you can't miss New Year like that. Return 3 we go. Prost is still fighting Mansell here, isn't he? He hasn't given up the fight. Oh, look at our teammate, chat. Our teammate was briefly on the podium for a split second there. Down to P4, but... What's my New Year's resolutions? I like to keep my resolutions to myself. I like to keep them to myself to see if... I don't know. I don't really have a reason for it. I just like to keep it to myself. Like personal goals, basically. Don't think personal goals always have to be public. Is it not the new year in Canada yet? Bro, it's 3 p.m. But nowhere near the new year. Prost and Mansell are fighting very hard for P2 right now. The more they battle, the better for us. We'll keep extending the gap.
Now, everything's looking good.
What team is this? Benetton. Time zones are confusing? Yeah, they can be. I need to be a little bit careful with my battery here as well. I spent a good bit trying to open up that gap. Have I moved to Canada? No. Me and my girlfriend do long distance. She lives in Canada. I live in the UK. So from time to time, I'll be in Canada. From time to time, she'll be in the UK. You live in Canada but have a British accent? I don't live here. But I don't see why that'd be a problem anyway. People move countries all the time. 5 seconds and 5 laps. Yeah, the guys behind are fighting a lot. Prost and Mansell are putting up a big battle right now. I thought once Mansell passed Prost, he'd run away, but he hasn't. They keep on scrapping, so... The only reason we have such a big gap right now is because they keep fighting. That is literally the only reason. But I don't mind it. I am all for it. Are we first in championship? Yep, by 10 points. How do you keep your tire wear low? I can never seem to do it. I mean, our tire wear will always seem a bit lower because we do full distance races. You gotta remember that. If you do 50% races, your tires are naturally gonna be higher on wear because that's just how the rates are. Tire wear rates are higher in shorter races, so... They're still battling. They're still battling. Literally, the only reason we have a gap so big is because they keep on battling. 3 p.m. Lucas. How did you find Canada? Going to Toronto in September? That's actually where I am. I'm around the Toronto area. It's awesome though. I really like Canada. Very lovely country. Where's Alberetta, who's rapping in Montreal? He qualified 8th, I think, or something like that. He's behind you can see on the track map, actually, he's in that little third group. Mansell's past Prost, but I think Prost might get him back again. Is it snowing, Canada? Yes, a lot. It was snowing this morning again. We have, like, maybe about 1.5 feet of snow right now. It's not quite stormy, to be fair. The storm has relaxed now. We had an ice storm the other day, like a freezing rainstorm, basically. That wasn't nice. But thankfully, it wasn't quite as bad as the one they had before. But yeah, we still do get flurries of snow every now and then. What am I going to do for 12 p.m.? I'm going to play the Max Verstappen song. That's the only right answer, isn't it? Seven seconds now. They just keep on scrapping. Literally, the more they fight, the more the gap opens up. It doesn't make it very interesting for a fight for a win, but, you know, it's a resounding win. No fireworks? No. We're going to my girlfriend's sister's house for New Year's, and I don't think they're allowed fireworks in their neighborhood, so they probably wouldn't plan it anyway. Might have a pit stop gap soon, to be fair. Yeah, we might. I think once people start pitting and stuff like that, the gaps will even out a bit more, and then we can start seeing people pushing a bit more and stuff like that. But at the moment, they're just constantly fighting. So it might have to be a conquest until the pit stops, really. Yeah, you Dutch love your parties, though, so I'm not surprised. You Dutchies love your parties.
Gap to your teammate behind.
What team? Benetton.
0.6 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, Kicker. I can't. It won't go away. I'd probably need to restart the game for it to work properly, but it's whatever. It's whatever. Are they battling it at turn 3? And they actually didn't that time. And I imagine the medium tire is wearing down quite a bit right now, so I'm quite glad we started on the hard tires. It was doing that the entirety of the Canadian GP as well. I don't know what's going on with it, but I can't connect to online anyway because I'm using the mods. If you're using mods, it won't let you connect to online, so I don't know why it's trying to. And the final corner we go. 8.6 lap times is still pretty good, though. I think if that medium tire of Mansell's car does start dropping off, we might see Prost slowly catching up again. Got 12 seconds to center, 13 to our teammate as well, who's fighting with Rosberg at turn 1. Huge fireworks every year, but it's banned next year. Well, sounds like they're gonna have a great night tonight then. Ooh, better snap that. What's our pit lap? 24. Well, as for the gaps we have right now, we could probably go a bit longer. Tires still feel pretty good right now, so we'll see. Mansell's back into P2. That will hold that for long. Easy win this. Never know, could get a set car, something like that. But it's looking good for Barry's home GP, isn't it? Looking very good. 8 seconds already. It's a massive gap. Yeah, we qualified on pole. Yeah, even Mansell's not really catching that much, is he? Even when he has got the net lead, he's not catching by much. Yeah, Ross, thank you for the 105 bits, mate. Appreciate it. 110 AI? Yep, we're on max AI. Like I say, the gaps have only really formed this much because the guys behind just kept fighting. And they lost a lot of time from it. I have not kicker. Was it Celebrini or was it Bedard who made the roster? Who was it in the end? Probably not Bedard because of his injury, I'm assuming. Celebrini? I think if Bedard didn't get his injury, I think he would have made it. 8.7 to Mansell. It's quite up a little bit, actually, isn't it? 9.0 is the lap time there. What's that tire wear saying? 20% rear left. Yeah, tire wear is actually a little bit brutal here in Austria, isn't it? Tire wear is a little bit brutal. Still connected to servers? Yeah.
Okay, mate. We've got some
you have to ignore it for now, I'm afraid.
And let's make the best of it. So please make this next one a very fast lap.
Achieve a lap time of 111.8. I just did 9.0. I think I might be that objective. I don't know, though. Bit of a twitch there. 9.8 to Mansell again. Oh, my God. Maybe we could afford a third pit stop then at this rate. With the gaps we have going right now, maybe we could do a third pit stop. Let's see if they're doing a 1 or 2 stop next. Sorry, 2 or 3 stop behind us. Maybe a 1. Driving behind.
Verstappen behind you now. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 11 laps old now. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining.
Yeah, it's 2 stopping.
Good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way
Man, so let's 2 stopping.
And the time last lap, 1:09.0. Tyres are degrading.
What's my New Year's resolution?
Change strategy if you want. Check your MFD for details.
What do you say?
Copy that.
It's fine. We're going to do either or on that one. I don't really do my New Year's resolution publicly. I like to keep them to myself. Are we going to do a mod for a second season? You mean like a 1987 sort of mod, or... We were thinking about making a mod that, like, updates the drivers to the 1987 season. Which might feature a few different drivers and stuff like that. I don't know if the team's really different in 1986 to 1987. I don't know, but... Bonk's New Year's resolution, learning to love Stroll.
Still looking good.
That's the opposite of resolution. How can you speak to the engineer in that? Is it just an F125? It only works on PC, I believe. I don't think you can do it on console. Yeah, it's literally... Just make sure you got a microphone plugged in, make sure it's default on Windows, and then it'll work. New solution to win CS. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I've got a race win. Now I need a championship win, right? Harry, thank you for the touch rate. Appreciate it. 2077 F1 mods. Yeah, good idea. It would actually, you know what? It'd actually be kind of cool to maybe do like an in 5 years time mods. So maybe like bring in prospects and stuff like that and what team they could be in 2030 or something like that. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? What teams could be in 2030 as well. What's the best wheel for beginners? A G920 or a G923 or a T248, I'd say. Switch out a few teams, bring up some F2 and F3 teams. Yeah, exactly. With some of the prospects down in F2 and F3 as well, that'd be awesome. No Hamilton, no Alonso, no Hulkenberg, none of the older drivers. It's a bunch of younger drivers. That'd be awesome. 2030 F1 equals Formula E cars, basically, yeah. At the rate it's going. They're still battling for P2, by the way. Is streaming a big part of your life? Do you enjoy it? I would say streaming right now is probably the biggest part of my life because I do it so much. You know, I stream 5 times a week for 4 or 5 hours. I never do something I don't enjoy, so... What's my cockpit? The FGT from Next Level Racing. I dedicate a lot of my life and a lot of my time into streaming. What year's game is this? 25. How'd the Canadian Grand Prix go? We won. We won in Canada. Oh, Jesus. Car is feeling a little bit sketchy on the under power now. Looks like Mansell might be breaking a bit of a gap to Prost's. I think our teammate is currently... Oh, that's horrible there. Our teammate's currently P6, I believe. Who's winning the prediction right now, chat? Is it McLaren? No, I think it's us, actually, isn't it? I think it's us. Better to by 2 points, damn. Yellow flags. I don't see any. Oh, was the one at turn 1 was there? I guess someone spun somewhere. Maybe that Ligier spun. I mean, we have an 11-second gap to Mansell already, chat. I'm guessing your girlfriend supports your streaming and all that. She's a streamer herself. So I'd hope so. She's also a content creator. Who's your favorite driver in 25? Specifically 25? We change drivers every year. People do that. My favorite driver is Max, and that doesn't change. What game does she stream? She's more of a variety content creator. She does like F1, but doesn't really stream or anything like that. She does more the variety kinds. She streams Yap. She is a yapper. She does love a good yap. You think I talk fast and a lot? Just wait till you see my girlfriend. Think me, but 3 times as much for the talking. Everyone's favorite Drive to Survive character. If the answer's not Gunther Steiner, I don't want to hear it.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 26.6 seconds.
100 times even. Prost not letting Mansell get away. No, I think the medium tire might have dropped off as well. Looks like Prost is forming a bit of a gap to Mansell now. I'm not going to lie, though. It's a bit of a shame they fought so much, because now we just have a bit of a lonely race in P1. I mean, I'm glad we're P1, don't get me wrong. I'm very glad we're P1, but it's a little bit lonely up here. Maybe we'll do a 3-stop to make it interesting. How about that, chat? Should we do a 3-stop to make it interesting? Oh, I got a pillow. I need a newspaper at this rate. Why would you handicap yourself? Because I want it to be entertaining as well. Obviously, yes, the main idea is to win the race, but we want the race to be interesting. Hard, medium, soft, soft. I'd probably do like hard, medium, soft, something like that maybe. Obviously, it might still rain late in the race. We're probably not going to find out at the moment, but weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
Yeah. No threat of rain at the moment, but we won't really find out until late in the Grand Prix if we're going to get rain or not. Honey Badger, my 100%. Yeah, Danny Rick had a lot of fans. He was quite a fan favorite.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
So for that gap to Prost has come down a little bit, isn't it? Maybe now they're not in a fight anymore, he can start putting some time on us. We'll see. Doing a pretty good job, though. Our times are pretty consistent. We've gone green in the first sector. 8.9 last lap as well, so times are very good at the moment. That Eric was my number 2. I don't know. I don't really have, like, any other favorite drivers outside of Verstappen, really. There are drivers I like, but, you know, I don't really follow them as much as I do Verstappen, you know? I think if Verstappen left F1, I'd be kind of lost. I'd be like, who the hell do I support? Come on, Lucas. Stroll. We're all Stroll fans, though, aren't we? When did Marlboro start pushing sponsoring again? This is part of the mods. All the visual stuff you're seeing is all part of the same mods. Verstappen then signs for you. I was thinking, like, maybe supporting, like, a young driver coming through, like Lindblad or something like that, but... yeah, I'm not sure. Pit now. It's a little bit early at the moment. We're going to pull up 24. Tires are honestly, although they're at 35%, they still feel all right. Lap times are consistent as well. Claim your guy in F2 and pray the money moves his way. Well, that's to be fair. I've been like talking quite positively of Lindblad in the last year or so, so. Ollie Behrman. To be fair, Ollie Behrman I do have a soft spot for because he is a local lad to me. He was born in Chelmsford. I'm not far from Chelmsford, so. I'll have a soft spot for him. Got a couple of people pitting here. We might actually lap someone as well.
This lap, push hard on the in-lap.
12.4 to Prost, so I thought the gap might have been opening up, but it's not. It's coming... oh, sorry, closing, sorry. But it's opening up now. Please don't, Lucas. I might get arrested. Also, Leon Bailly has goated. Is that a Villa fan right there? Yeah, I know, right, Ken? I think Behrman will definitely get the Ferrari call up in the next year or two. Once Hamilton retires, I think Behrman is currently lined up to be the replacement. I know Ferrari do like Bogdanovic as well, don't they? So maybe he'll be a future Ferrari driver at some point. But yeah, I think Ollie Behrman right now is probably the next man in line for the Ferrari seat. What's your thoughts on Max Race number 3 now? Honestly, I'm going to miss number 33. But I think he'll look good on the car, number 3. In memory of Danny Rick. Bogdanovic when Charles leaves? Yeah, probably. Unless both of them leave at the same time, then that's a bit awkward for Ferrari. What actually happens if Leclerc and Hamilton leave at the same time? What does Ferrari do then? Oh, Blake. A lot of the guys behind us starting to pit now. Bring Sainz back, imagine. Because I know they like Bogdanovic, but surely it'd be way too much to call him straight up to Ferrari. Maybe they go Bortoletto? A Brazilian at Ferrari feels quite right, isn't it? Or maybe they try and prize Antonelli away from Mercedes? Gabby's a McLaren driver, isn't he? No, I don't think so. I don't think Bortoletto is signed to any team in terms of a development program. Mansell's in. I don't know. I don't think he ever was with... was he with McLaren? He was with McLaren? It wasn't the Driver Academy? Okay, fairs. I guess it used to be then, but I guess when he signed for Sauber, they split away. Yeah, so maybe I can see Ferrari going for Bortoleto then. Bortoleto and Behrman as Ferrari drivers. I see the vision. I see it. Is this career? Yep. This is a career mode. Going comfortably well, though. What's the blue mark next to Mansell's name? That means championship rival. What lap are we on? I can't see because the stupid thing's in the way. 25. Okay. Chad, what do you reckon? Time to pit? Alan Prost just pit as well, so we should probably pit too, shouldn't we? Whack on new set of hard tires. Oh, hello. Don't spin now. What football team do you support? Arsenal. Box, copy. Box in this lap then. How's your car so fast? Honestly, I don't know. I don't think it's the car really. I think it's more just the AI being quite slow around here. I did know that AI in Austria are a bit slower, but it didn't really help that they were battling so much in the first 20 laps, really. Extend to a hard, soft. Unnecessary risk, I'd say. Unnecessary risk. Don't get a penalty. Right, hard tires going on. I'm happy with the downforce. We're on 43% that rear left tire as well, so that's not too shabby at 25 laps, I guess, but on a hard tire, maybe a bit too much for our liking.
Okay, go. Perfect job on the turn.
That back mark was as fast as you? Yeah, well,
We're happy with
old hard tires, can you really be surprised?
One stop left in this strategy.
All right, here we go. Coventry City fan. Ipswich are quite local to me. I could make a joke, but I'm not going to. 8.1 for Nigel Mansell. That's a good lap. We were doing mid-9s, I think, at the end of our stint, so 12 seconds of Prost then. Oh my God. Tire's a little bit cold right now. Get paid for the entertainment. That would definitely do something. How much will he spread that against the esports team? Which esports team is it?
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
QSR? Oh, but that's not too familiar with them. 7.9 for Mansell. That medium tire is lightningly quick so far, isn't it? 7.9 is a very quick lap time. We'll set our first proper lap down these hard tires shortly. What car is this? Benetton. At this rate, the Benetton might be worth sticking with. The car is quick. It is, isn't it, to be honest? It has done very well this season. We've literally been on the podium every single race other than Spain. And that was only because we had a gearbox issue that lasted for nearly 20 laps. It would be about right that we lead this race by 13 seconds, then we have a failure of some sort, don't we? DRS gets stuck open or something like that, or ERS stops working. Maybe the engine issue again. It'd be pretty peak. What's the best way to get a faster car from multiplayer? You mean like an F1 Worlds? I don't know. I don't play it. I don't really play F1 World much. Lagmaster and Leon, thank you for the Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. 7.7 for Mansell. This man's going quicker and quicker. What was our first lap on that tyre? 8.0? Damn. Do I play off stream? Honestly, not really, no.
37.9 seconds.
Sim racing and stuff like that is something I mainly do on stream rather than off. Sometimes when I do some practice and things like that, then yeah, I'll do it off stream, but I don't really play as much off stream than I do on stream. I've played 24/7 with that setup. I'm sure. 7.9 that time. New PB for ourselves. And a couple tenths away from that fast lap of session, though. Did burn a bit of battery trying to do that, though. This is a very comfortable lead right now, isn't it? 12 seconds to Prost.
Okay, mate. Lap times are a little erratic at the moment. We need consistency, so let's try and stabilise
Lap times
them.
are erratic. Yeah, okay, if you say so. If you say so. Driving behind.
Norris behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Time last lap, 1 minute, 08.0. We think they've got one more stop.
Yeah, one more stop for Prost. It might be another stop, though, depending on that rain, though. That rain could really mix things up, though, if it does arrive. Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Nothing to show about the moment, though. No rain on the radar just yet. 7.9 again. Another new PB. Very marginal, though. Very little in it. No rain yet, but he lying. Oh, he lying. He's doing a big old lie right now. Mark does like to fib quite a lot about the weather from time to time, so that doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me at all. Mansell is within DRS range of Prost now, I think. Might be another battle for P2 going on soon. Oh, stop going on the gravel. That's the second time I've done that. Is Dimitri our pit crew still? No idea. We've not had a slow stop yet. That's a lie, actually. We had one. We had a slow stop in Monaco. But thankfully, it didn't really matter too much. There we go. New fast lap of the race.
That's the new fastest lap of the race.
What track is this? Austria. Yeah, Mansell's not quite to the 1 second anymore. He was at one point in that DRS, but not quite as much now. This car's a rocket ship. Again, this is nothing car related, really. Genuinely, the only reason we are leading this race by such a big margin is, first of all, because the AI are quite slow here, by the seems of it. And also because the AI were fighting a lot with each other in the first 10 laps or so. So they lost so much time. Had they not done all that fighting, maybe they'd be a lot closer to us, but they did, so. Another car relates up just a freak of nature. More like that AI is just a freak of nature, really, sometimes. Bouncing up some cars. Yeah, the back markers could be interesting, to be fair. The back markers could be very interesting. We don't like to throw up a curveball sometimes, don't they? So. Call up a did Piastri to you? Yeah, maybe. It's interesting that Mansell's on a double medium. My assumption is to do a hard tire at the end then. I've honestly really liked these hard tires. They've actually felt really good. I kind of want to just live on these hard tires for the rest of the race, really, but... We gotta catch these back markers very quickly when the lead chase is in. And that'll be the first car we lap, whoever that is. Probably, Lafitte, really, but... 13.8 to Prost still. Gap is still pretty consistent. We are really controlling this race right now. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Got to finish in Canada. We won in Canada. Currently on for back-to-back wins. We got back-to-back poles. Maybe we'll get back-to-back wins as well. We gotta catch these back markers very quickly. Very, very quickly. Come on. There you go, new fast lap again. That was all the final sector that time. We gained about 2 tenths, all of it's the final sector, I'm pretty sure. Dave, I think everyone Twitch, appreciate it. Welcome in as well. For anyone wondering, by the way, this is on 110 AI. We're on max AI right now. I think it's just that AI are not very good here, mainly. Let's see. Let's try and get through these back markers. They might hold us up a little bit, but hopefully not too much. Green first sector. I've gone through the battery a little bit here. We'll just do a bit of recharge. Viker says hi. Get that fraud out of here. I'll say hi when he turns up for a community race. He's ducked on me the last 5 weeks. You're running 70 AI. Feels like it. I won in Bahrain on like 95 AI. What should I go to? How much do you win by? $14 seconds. Christ. Maybe like 105. Apparently has football on Sundays. At 6:30 p.m. Who plays grassroots football at 6:30 p.m. on a Sunday? I have my footy before 12. Yeah, when I played footy, my games were like 10 a.m. on a Sunday. There's 3 back markers in the same train here. They'll probably be fighting quite a bit. Mansell's back past Prost again. They keep on flying up there. Is Berger in 8th? Maybe. Yes. Yeah, he is. Fighting for P7, though. Well, they're scrapping a lot up here.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of
makes
them.
my wrists hurt for community events on FC.
Are you a goalkeeper, bro? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Okay, running on it was quite good to us there. Pretty impressive that Mansell keeps up Prost up medium. Yeah, I do feel like once Prost goes for medium and... Oh my god, that's what I mean about the AI sometimes, man. They're so weird. I do feel like once Prost goes to a medium tyre, maybe he'll outpace Mansell, but we'll see.
Well there, nice one. There's a long way to go in this race though, so keep your head down.
You're in North America, football is a game throwing an egg. Yeah, that's why I'm here actually, Blue, is to, you know, make the word known that soccer is not a thing. Football is played with your feet, not your hands. Is formation lap worth it? Up to you. It's a nice bit of immersion, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to. If I'm not there for the next one, do a formal apology. I look forward to that. Couple more back markers here. Martin Rundle scoots out of the way. Thank you. Who's this in front of us? Derek Warwick. And the Bram, I think it is. Thank you. Cruising right now, chat. We're cruising. Even the back markers are being nice to us. It's all going our way right now, isn't it? Beats a bit of Lego Death Star at the moment. Oh, that's kind of sick, though. I've seen that Lego set. I bet that's fire. I got the BMW Hypercar and GT3 pack. And it's literally sitting in my car, not been built or anything. It's just sitting there, very sad and lonely and cold. I need to get that done at some point. I also have one of the Technic Mustangs, I think. Maybe it's a Camaro, I'm not too sure. You're too young to pronounce his names. Comedy Gold. You're welcome. God, look at these ego checks right now. Jeez. When's the tree going down? Probably when the new year passes. I usually keep my decorations up until the new year, and then once the year goes, I'll bring it all down, so... This will probably be the last time you see the tree. Maybe it will still be here on Saturday, but I doubt it. I don't imagine I'm taking it down by then. Safety car incoming. Yeah, that 15-second gap we built would be disappeared pretty quickly. I mean, this has been a race we've dominated so far. Unfortunately, like, it has been a little bit boring, but, you know, we're winning. You can't complain too much for winning. On to lap 40, 31 to go. Grand Slam incoming. Yeah, might well be, actually. Are you just constantly communicating with the line services? Yes, we're in constant talks. Teammate position? Teammate status, let's see.
They're on old mediums.
Excellent. I have no idea. I think he's P8. I think he's in 8th place. Grand Slam is home race. That's Barry Huckleheim for you. There's a reason we call it Huckle time. For that very thing. Is it finished? The Austria will end live. I'm not too sure what you're asking. I think you're asking if the live will end once Austria is done. If that's what you're asking, then yes. What did I get for Christmas? Nothing crazy. Honestly, I was like very pedantic about what I wanted on Christmas. I didn't really know. Are you fucking kidding me? What did I say, chat? What the fuck did I say? What did I say?
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
This AI, bro. Oh my god. When can we go mediums? We're currently scheduled for lap 48 for medium tires. Do we just hold out? Yeah, just hold out. Okay. It's 6 laps extra on these tires. Not too bad, but we're going to lose a lot of time with that wing damage now. Bro, the AI are so dumb when it comes to letting people by. Like, what is that? Am I going to on this? Yeah, I am indeed. In between, go lap 45, you reckon? Let's see how much time we lose to Prost. Obviously, it will hurt a lot more than middle sector more than anything, so let's see how much quicker he is over a lap now. And then we'll decide what we're going to do. Must be Sonny Hayes driving that car, right? A little bit of Plan C action. Oh, man, the final corner's hard. 8.6 our lap time. We're about, like, 7/10 slower, maybe, a lap right now. What's Prost lap time? Let's see. Driving behind.
Norris is behind you. And the time last lap, 1:08.5. Okay, they're on old tyres. Their tyres.
We were only a 10th slower.
We think they've got one more stop.
We were only a 10th slower. That's not too bad, is it? To be fair, I still think in some corners we're actually a bit quicker. The gap's now 15.0. What? Is he in traffic? I might have had a bit of traffic there, to be fair. He has got a lot of traffic in front of him right now. A lot of traffic. .5 lap time that time. I think we can hold it out until lap 48, chap. We're not losing too much time to Prost even with the wing damage, so I think we're good to hold out. Let's make sure we do get the wing repaired, though. Slow down, make it interesting. I've literally got wing damage right now, and they still can't catch up. Box next lap, I say, but repair wing damage. I think it's fine to hold out. Like I say, Prost is still not really catched up too much. Oh, my God. The understeer there is horrendous. Extend for softs? Nah, I don't think so. I might have considered it if we didn't have the wing damage, but I think that wing damage, I'd rather get it off sooner and go the medium tire. 8.9 that time. We lost a bit of time that time to Prost. We got yellow flags here as well. And that is Nelson Piquet pulling over. Very convenient timing. We get near in DNFs. Maybe we've got some sort of voodoo about us. What caused the wing damage? Dumbass AI back markers.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Tyre's still cooking, to be honest. Robin's racing. That might have been a bit too much Robin gun on there, I think, though. Especially for someone who's blue flagged. 7.3 for Johansson there, damn.
Okay, Leclerc's just set the fastest lap.
8.7 that time for our lap time.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Okay. 2 more laps to pit. We'll get the wing repaired. We'll get a new medium tire on as well. Have we got flashbacks on? We haven't, but we never use them. What did I say about Clippins and Piastri to you? True. Center's in. I'd assume people pitting now will probably go hard tires to the end. Do we have any info about the rain yet? Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, dries seem like the best time.
Nothing yet, but it's getting a bit cloudy, isn't it? I do see a little bit of cloud forming around the circuit, so... We've still got a way to go, though. Still got 25 laps to go. Tried to get 15 to 16 second gap between you and Prost. I can't. I would have if I didn't have wing damage, but... Mansell's in. I mean, it's not like heavy wing damage, but it's definitely noticeable.
Mate, any more front wing damage and it's going to really cost us.
Okay.
So please, let's protect it and bring the car home.
Whatever, Mark. Whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Bro really trying to troll me right now? Bro for real trying to troll me? God, the understeer's brutal here. That ruins our plan to ripping a wing off, literally. Are we doing both Austrias? No. We've not hit season 2 yet, so we can't change up the calendar at all.
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap.
It is getting really cloudy at turn 3, though. Am I going crazy, or is that cloud looking ridiculous at turn 3? Very great. Look at that, bro. Look up here and then look back there. Maybe extend a bit. Ugh, I don't like this. Understeer, though. It's not very nice.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
I think it's better just to box. Get a new wing on, call it a day. Until the rain comes. We'll still have the lead, that's the most important thing, so... Oh my god, I just shit myself. Fully just shit myself. Has Prost pit? Not for a second one. Come on. Prost is staying out.
Okay, mate,
7.6, man.
Go. Perfect job from you.
Medium tires to the end, chat, unless it rains.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, mate, we didn't get what we needed there, I'm afraid. But head down, chin up, and let's focus on the rest of the race. Okay, listen, don't worry about it, mate. It can happen to the best of us. Now look, I've put a new strategy option for you in the MFD, so go and have a look. Copy.
I don't have another medium tire.
Both on a two-stopper, but they've got one more stop to make. Let's get past if we can, but don't overdo it, because they'll be in soon.
What do I do? What do I do? Do I just try and hold out a bit longer and then go soft tires? What do I actually do here? It's a red wing. Detroit called. They want their Red Wings back. Do I just hold out and go soft something? What do I genuinely don't know what to do. Oh my god, it's so bad. Weather report. Weather report.
Okay, radar is clear. Weather is looking good for now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
What's really funny is I nearly got a new PB. With half a red wing. How long max on soft tires? Not a lot, surely. Well, you guys wanted to make it interesting. I guess there you go. That wasn't quite what I had in mind to make it interesting, but sure, we'll take it. That gap to Mansell is coming down a lot. Oh my days, the understeer is so bad in these final corners.
Verstappen's just put up the fastest lap of the race so far.
Timer isn't bad, yeah. It's just pace right now is not good. I mean, it's getting very grey again, isn't it? There's a lot more cloud at turn 4. I can do another weather report and see if anything's coming, but... Weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Oh my god. Will soft tires do 19? Will soft tires get to the end from here? No. Yeah, that's a problem. I don't think we've got a lot of choice right now. Boxer says back to 4th, I assume. I think so, yeah. You might get 12 laps if you're lucky. Need a synth car, don't we? The cloud is still getting grey around here, man. Mansell is now 2 seconds behind us. He is going to fight with Prost a little bit at least, but they're going to catch us very quickly.
Tyre condition still looking good.
1.8 to Mansell. We're nearly 2 seconds a lap slower. Chat, I think we've absolutely thrown this. I say we, me. I threw it. I completely threw it. There was literally no reason for me to go fast in that exit. I just miscalculated on cold tires. In on 55. Yeah, I mean, I know the soft tire is terrible, but I think we literally have zero choice, right? I feel like we literally don't have a choice. Might as well. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really have much option at the moment. We can maybe go 55, though, right before they catch me. Soft and rain dance? Yeah, something like that. I mean, we're going to have an entire stint to try and catch up to these guys, but I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe if they fight a lot, it'll be good, but... Mad. I can't believe that. That's fucking stupid. So stupid. It's very grey out turn 3. Really, really grey. Weather report.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the time being. Dry's definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. Don't think you can defend? Nah. Not at all. The problem is, I can't brake late with the broken wings. The downforce in the front end just disappears. Now just lock up and go straight on. So, defending would be just useless. But Mansell's called me. I guess I have to pit, don't we, chat? I mean, I'm cooked if I don't pit. Fuck it, that's bucks. Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Kinda got to really have a wait. I can't believe we're throwing this fucking race win. Oh! Idiot, man. Absolute idiot. Watch me on the exit, thank you. I needed someone to tell me, I think. Hey guys, good to see you again. Appreciate the work you do.
Okay, off we go, back into the race.
Thanks, guys.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Up to speed now, let's get some heat into those tyres.
What is wrong with me in that pit exit right now? Genuinely. Am I okay? Am I good? I do not like this pit exit today. All right, what's the situation? 5 seconds to center in P3. Should be able to gain that, I think. 22 to the front two with 25 remaining. Ouch. 25 remaining, 15 remaining. What are we talking about? I need to gain like over a second a lap by far. They were doing 6s, right, for the lap times? Yep. We thought we were done with qualifying for the day, chat. Nuh-uh. We've got to do 15 laps of qualifying now. We are far from done for qualifying. You get P3 match stays PT, keep the lead in WDC. Yeah, we'll work it. We'll work it. I mean, at least the car feels good now. Don't think I'll feel good for long, but, you know.
Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.5 seconds.
Pace is good, though. Why did you have to switch tires again? You have to in a pit stop. 5.8, that's pretty good, right? Unfortunately, you can't not switch your tires. Every time you pit, you gotta switch your tires. Wednesday, thank you for switch, mate. Appreciate it, dudes. Welcome in as well. Green first sector. I'm already 2 seconds behind center, so our pace is good right now, but I don't know if we can catch that top 2 again. Especially because these soft tires won't last amazingly long either. I guess we did a 3-stop at the end, didn't we? Oh, that's a bit deep in the brakes there. Let's try and pull some DRS out of center here if we can. Nice. 18.7 to Mansell. How much did I gain that lap, chat?
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race.
2 seconds? Okay. Let's get by center real quick for P3. Good stuff. Get the X out there. Turn 3 as well. But DRS the back mark would have been nice, but too far away. Need to squabble? Yeah, we do. They need a little bit of a squabble to that top 2. To be fair, they have had a good squabble so far. Plenty of times since Grand Prix, so there's still opportunities, but... Gonna need a miracle from here, aren't we, chat? Very great around the circuit now. Really, really great.
Okay, gap to the car ahead.
I thought
0 seconds.
I thought for a second he was going to say, okay, we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes time. I was fully expecting it. Man, look how grey it is. Vehicle condition.
Confirmed.
Why did I say vehicle? No. Why did I say that? That's not what I wanted. Weather report.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected. Okay, dry
we'll
seems
avoid it.
like the best tyre for now.
Think we'll avoid it. Should be all right. How much did I gain that time, chat? Was that another 2 seconds? Nah, we're not going to DNF. We very, 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 very rarely DNF in a career modes. Last time we DNF was Monaco in our Braun GP career. And before that was a long time as well. We're pretty consistent. When I mean like last 2 laps, side effect does come, yeah. Don't think it'd be worth boxing for instance if it does arrive. If it arrives. The DRS there, lovely. He will crash on lap 63. I don't want to disappoint you, man. I've tried 200 the races so far and I've DNF'd both of them. Yeah, that can happen. Were they difficult Grand Prix by any chance? Australia and China? How'd you DNF in China? The walls are miles away in China. Australia I can see.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 15.7 seconds.
Not Nando. The man can dream, it can happen. Well, we need to keep dreaming then. Because we have 9 laps to go and the gap is 15 seconds. Got the power to watch out the last corner. I have seen that actually. Was on the outside curb by any chance. And it spun you straight into the wall. On the left. Yeah, it's true, Lewis. Bad slapping over a second, 1.3. Still not enough really, is it? I need these guys here in front to fight a lot, really, if we want to try and win this race. Man, we've completely thrown this race. I can't believe it. That's exactly what happened, actually. Yeah, I've seen that a good bit. I'm not in the 5s anymore on lap times, annoyingly, but hopefully 6 is still competitive. Getting 5 10s. Oh, that's nothing, is that? Ben and Jones, thank you for on Twitch, guys. Appreciate you. Welcome in. You guys doing good. Green first sector. I can smell that specific of smell when rain comes. You mean like when the rain hits the asphalt, that sort of smell? Honestly, underrated smell, chap. Very underrated smell. When fresh rain hits hot tarmac. Unbelievable smell. Don't fly down pit straight. Not quite. Maybe turn 3, though. Come on, fellas, fight away. Send it, Mansell, send it.
Gap ahead, please.
Are they scrapping?
0.7 seconds.
Don't know, actually. Oh, that was a bit wide at turn 1. Tyre wear, 28%. I've never seen the best of these soft tyres already, haven't we? Send the best of them already. Weather report.
Okay, radar.
Bro, this
clear.
AI, man.
Is looking good for now. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
Maybe there's gonna be no rain then. There was a danger of some rain, but it's not gonna happen, I don't think, chap. What's that lap time this time? 7.2. Yeah, lap time's dropping. Lap time's dropping. Oh, it's not going to happen. I've completely thrown the race win here, man. We will still lead the championship, thankfully. But it has come down from 10 points to 7. We should have won this race, man. We should have won this race. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, I guess, huh? I need these guys to scrap and they're not fighting. The one time I want them to fight, they're not fighting. Peak, isn't it? That wall was so nice, we had to hit it twice. Quick the race, it's better. Quick the race? Don't think I can go much quicker right now. Instead of Claire saying, I'm stupid. I have the seat full of water. Turn 3 is horrible for grip right now. 36% wear on the rear left. It's enough to make a grown man cry. Please fight. Please fight. A lot. Four more laps.
Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 12.2 seconds.
If anyone says the lap number, by the way, you're banned. Communicating the line service, by the way, thank you. Make sure to, keep reminding me as well, constantly. AI is so sketchy at turn 4. So sketchy. Oh, shit. Mansell got past Prost again? Oh, please. Come on. You know what this means, right? You know what this means if Mansell wins and we finish P3? We go neck and neck again on the championship. We go level peggy again if he wins this race. Okay, Prost is back into P1. Wait, they're fighting again. I need to lose 11 seconds in 3 laps, though. I have a feeling it's probably not going to happen. We're back center by 12 seconds, but yeah, we're going to need a lot of luck right now. And it's not coming. Prost has broken away from Mansell a little bit, but... Still last time playing F1 25 in 2025? It is indeed, yep. It is the very last few laps of 2025, chat. The last 3 laps of F1 of 2025. I blame me, Yvonne. Go back to the prediction. Honestly, it might have been my bad, to be honest. I think the pressure got to me. 7.8.
The car in front, 10.7
Fight more!
seconds.
Please fight more. Nice. Lap 69. Best number. None that 6-7 bullshit. We're all about 69 over here.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
The only funny numbers to me are 69, 21, and 420. Those are the only numbers I look and I'm like, ha, nice. That's it. I want to see, know if I'm seeing raindrops or not. I don't think you are. Weather report.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
What's 9 plus 10? You stupid. Honestly, iconic. Applause for lap, ladies and gentlemen. Second to last lap of the race and of 2025. We are going to keep our podium streak going at least. We do keep the podium streak going, but we completely threw a win here. Completely through it. Getting the wing damage from the back muck was bad enough. We were still in the lead, even though we had that wing damage. But then the stupidity of that pit exit, the pure stupidity, completely self-inflicted. Completely self-inflicted. Oh my god. 52% of tires. Let's see who wins out of Prost and Mansell, chat. I think they're scrapping at turn 3, maybe. Or did Prost hold on? No, Prost held on. So, if Mansell stays P2, then we will continue to hold the lead of the championship at least, which is something. But we will lose out on 3 points to Mansell. So it could have been worse. Could have been worse. But either way, Prost will take victory here in Austria at the end of 71 laps of what was looking like dominance. Quickly turned into disaster, didn't it? But at least we stay on the podium. That's still something, but Prost will win it then. Mansell in P2. We'll finish up in P3. We'll lose out on 3 points at the end to Nigel Mansell. Alain Prost takes victory here in Austria, and I can't help but feel that should have been ours. That should have been us, chat. It should have been us. We'll cross the line in P3. I'm not even going to say GG because we completely fumbled that win.
Lewis.
Ah.
That, my friend, is a fantastic reward. Well done.
Especially considering how much we were dominating as well. To not win that race is brutal. Absolutely
And here he
brutal.
comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris.
Ah.
He takes the checkered flag and wins.
Gentlemen, thank you much for that gift sub to end as well, my dude. I appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. Get a salute in chat to welcome Aiden into Vince fam on behalf of German as well. I appreciate it. You know, family dinner will be awkward tonight. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That team debrief will not be fun either.
And walk away still with a victory.
Appreciate it, Jamin. Thank you, man.
Well, it's been a long wait for many of our drivers, but the wait is
At least we
always
won in Canada,
worth
though,
it.
right, chat?
Bring them out to the awaiting crowd. It's time for our podium celebrations.
At least we,
The trophy
at least we
over
won in
his head.
Canada.
Lando Norris,
What's been the last gift,
head
sub
and
gift of the
shoulders
year?
above the rest today.
Someone has a chance to the funniest thing ever right now. And that was it, chat. That right there was our final race of 2025, and that's probably not the one we want to remember by, really, is it? But we got the win in Canada, P3 in Austria as well. But I'd rather remember the Canada one, I'll be honest. I'd rather remember that one. Cyrus to get this up to Smudge as well. I told you. I told you. Oh, here you go. It's all kicking off now.
I can't wait to see what's next.
You did this, Jamin. You did this. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Alan Prost takes victory then here in Austria. Mansell in second. We finish in P3. It was looking so good for ourselves. We were 15 seconds ahead of Alan Prost. And then one stupid moment in the pit exit, giving ourselves wing damage, and we lose substantial time and substantial positions out of it as well. We finished P3 in the end, but at least we still get the podium. Senna in P4, Rosberg in P5, Alboreto, Johansson, Berger, and Dumfries in the top, and Danner as well, in the top 10. What was the prediction payout then? Must have been in McLaren, right? McLaren were first and fifth. Benetton were third and eighth, and Williams were second and DNF. So yeah, very comfortably McLaren that one. So if a mod could pay out McLaren, that'd be great. Let's have a look at the Drivers' Championship then as we finish up the Austrian Grand Prix. So 7 points is the gap in the championship now between ourselves and Nigel Mansell, and 60 points between Mansell and Rosberg. So we've got a pretty good gap to third and below at least, but unfortunately for the championship, yeah, it does switch up a little bit, doesn't it, in terms of that points gap. So we would have led the championship by probably 25 points today, maybe. Maybe not 25, actually. Maybe like 23 or something like that, maybe. But instead, it's only 7 points. So at least we still hold it, but not by as much as we wanted. We do move up in the Constructors' Championship, at least by 1 position. We're now 1 point ahead of Ferrari in the Constructors' Championship, but we are still 19 down on Williams and 26 down on McLaren, who got a pretty big points haul today. So, yeah, that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for the Austrian Grand Prix. And should we just watch that moment on Pexit again, just to really have a full laugh at ourselves? Just to really have a good laugh. I mean, look at the gap we had, chat. 15 seconds, man.
Okay, well, it wasn't to be this time, but not to worry. There's a long way to go in this race, so let's focus.
What?
Okay, unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag. Okay, unlucky, mate. That wasn't quite what we needed, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down and chin up. There's a long way to go.
Why is he talking to me in replay mode?
Okay, mate, I'm afraid we didn't quite get what we needed there, but let's not worry about it. Get your head down.
What is
now,
happening?
chin up, and let's focus right until the checkered flag.
Let's do the next pit too. I nearly did the exact same thing, by the way. Nearly did the exact same thing. Oh, man. What a disaster, huh? What an absolute disaster. Well, GG's, chat.